On October 13th, 2014, Jagex released the Ironman game mode in old school RuneScape. For years we've waited for the day when we could finally play Ironman as a group. Finally, Group Ironman is here. With the help of some friends, we plan on tackling the infamous collection log. The goal is simple. Gather one of each rare, clue, and boss reward RuneScape has to offer. As always, this shit'll take a long ass time, but we're always down for a grind. I'm Matt Lighty, and this is The Stockpile. Alright, let's kill the knight. Get late night luck. Bonk. Nope.
Show me that late night lucky.
So as I'm doing some AFK woodcutting on the side, Zen received a drop apparently. I don't think it shows him online yet. But yeah, Zen received a new drop for our collection log that I told him to meet me in the GE with, so he's supposedly going to be meeting me with his new item. He said it's a meme item, it's new, it's for the collection log, and it's a boss drop. So hopefully it'll be something fun to look at. I gotta hop to his world in case he's already at the GE. Oh, I see his name. I see his name. I see Bripe in this pile. He told me it's the Giants Club. Oh my god. Look at this Unga Bunga. Look at this Unga Bunga thing. He's got his music cape also, which is very fun. And that King Black Dragon head we got many episodes ago, he's actually turned into a Slayer helmet, so he's looking like a real Chad. This is the outfit of the future. This is the RuneScape of tomorrow. I gotta update our spreadsheet now. Obor is the Giant's name. And the only unique he has is the Hill Giant Club. Which I think its claim to fame, by the way, is that it's just the best crush weapon in free-to-play. Yeah. So it's basically like the exact same thing as a Rune 2-hand, but crush. So I don't really know if there's any point of it in free-to-play. Because I think it's way more expensive than a Rune 2-hand, right? Yeah, so I guess it's kind of a meme, but there it is. Obor technically complete. Makes more sense to take the spit hit and then just stay on pattern, I think. Oh, my heart. Fuck you. Wait, what did I get? I got a double drop. Oh, it's such a meme, though. Oh, it's such a meme. Oh, no. Okay. That's so bad. That's so fucking rough. Fuck. That's terrible. We just got the Dragon Knife drop, top end stack, and then we also got the Hydra head. Head's cool. Problem is that knife drop rate. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That's brutal. That's twice as rare as the claw.
None of the marks matter.
Okay, so I don't need any marks, you're saying?
No.
I've never been to Grotesque before.
Do you know what's going to happen?
No. What do I pray first?
Melee.
I pray.
And offensive range.
The instance is closed. That's a good start.
Off to a good start.
Back in we go. Okay, so I ring the bell and I pray melee, and I start ranging.
Yep.
I start ranging the lady. I can't mark them
you're
because they're
gonna fight
statues.
You gonna fight them on the ones on the plinth? They're gonna come to life?
Yeah.
Because they're gargoyles?
Yeah.
That one's got some big old bazonkers.
Yeah.
I hope they don't chip.
Bong.
Look at the gear on that thing.
I can't believe Konar gave me 50 grotesque gargoyles. Well, she gave me...
Can't believe she did this. Oh, he's got like a wing. Oh, he's got a little nubbin.
And I want to sit on him.
It don't matter.
Hey yo.
It don't matter. I avoid that circle, I assume.
Yep, that makes it so you're stunned.
And what do I do next? What's the next thing happening here?
You will be attacking the melee guy with melee.
Okay.
And praying accordingly.
Praying what? Range?
Nope, melee still, but praying offensive melee.
When?
When this one, right now, switch.
Now I'm swapping to melee.
Put melee on and then hit him 2 times and then walk away. Move like a square away. Yep.
That's
Wait for the
that?
rocks,
That's the
then go back
mechanic?
in. Yep. You get 3 attacks, but you were late on one of them because I told you late.
That's fair.
And
Those
a
are 2x2s,
250
right?
switch. Yeah. A 3x3, but yeah.
Okay.
You just move 1 square out of the, or 2 squares away from the center, I guess. Yeah.
At 250.
Yep, and it switches. You got the circles on the floor, and then you'll be
Whoa,
attacking
okay.
the ranged one.
But we're just
with
chilling
the
right now.
ranged one. Yep, and you got the 3 balls coming out. You go click on them.
Absorb. Absorb.
Get some hits in between if you wanted. Ooh, she almost
Absorb.
sniped your ass. Yep, then you just hit her.
Where the fuck was that one going?
She just kind of does her own thing.
She's doing her best.
And
Oh,
last
shit, I
phase is
chipped a
melee
titty.
again. He's going to teleport you. You just have to not be in the center of the square.
Yep.
It's like the next thing. Did you bring a hammer?
Oh! This is valid. I did not bring a hammer.
Oh.
Okay. Am I supposed to be...
Whatever he slaps you with, just pray that instead. Go melee. The way that it works out, he's like got a 66% chance to swap if you pray right.
Oh, I see what you're saying. This is a different animation? Yes, it is.
Yep,
Okay.
range right there. Yep.
Yeah, I see. Bonk. That's it.
That's it.
Okay. Pretty straightforward.
Yep. You drop
Whoa,
all
granite
sorts of
dust.
blues and shit,
Granite
dust.
I just
boy,
got-
boy.
Like
Woo!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 combat tasks.
You
This
probably
is why I
got
wanna
a lot
do
of
this.
the perfect
God
kill
damn.
ones.
I don't think I messed up any mechanics.
You did get the perfect. That's funny.
Yeah. Is he some sort of gamer god? Like I was saying,
Oh
after
my
doing all that Hydra, most bosses feel pretty easy now. Look at that chunk in the middle.
Great. Oh my
Okay, so
goodness.
all I'm missing is 25 kills, 50 kills, which the task is 50 kills long, so I'll get that. And then it's just speed kills, and then like the things we can do. Yeah, so okay.
And the multiple per done
Yep.
or whatever.
Yep,
yeah.
yep. Okay, well, that's all the grotesque tasks I needed. So, one of these kills, you see how like I click on the bell and I drag down to the middle tile and click? The one of those last kills, I opened up Steam by accident. My taskbar. I was in the middle of fighting and I just go fucking click, and I'm like, oh, what's happening?
new in Steam? Oh, fuck.
Literally, this is just what's about to happen on screen. Actually, I don't know if it's launching now, but... oh, yeah, there it goes. Oh, fuck. Kind of in the middle of a kill, like, what's happening?
PK.
So you saw earlier I got all those combat tasks for doing Grotesque Guardians. This is the first I ever got this boss. We've talked about it before. Zen has been doing it for a while. Even some of the other boys have been pretty much considered it because it's like a low-level Slayer boss, right? It's a level 70 Slayer boss. But I've just never really had the opportunity. But then, Karnar gave me the task, and it was like, okay, sure. Seems like the good time to do it. The fight itself is not very complicated, and there's ways to min-max it that I'm not doing because it's just there's like a way to do it lazy mode. So we're just doing it lazy mode for the most part. With that being said, there's also a couple. This boss has like 15 combat tasks. There's a couple ones I haven't gotten, a couple ones I can't get for a while. We'll need like way better weapons or a Saradom and God Sword to sustain, to do like 20 kill trips, that sort of stuff. But the ones we can get that are still available technically to me, that I'll be getting is I just got the 25 kill one not too long ago. I'm at 30 kill count now. And there's one for, what's it called? You can get one for 50 kill, which is why I took the full 50 that was offered to me. Because then we can just take the full kit and caboodle and get that combat task achieved. Next kill will actually go over what the mechanics of the fight are. There's not that many mechanics, so I guess there are a few mechanics, but they're all pretty straightforward and not too offensive if you make mistakes. Some of them will hit like 30s, but there's ways that can like kind of combo you out that can cause problems. And our lack of range DPS also causes a minor issue with some of the phases. But yeah, overall the boss is very enjoyable to do. It would, it's a Slayer boss. It's the lowest tier Slayer boss. I've been recently doing, as you know, tons of Hydra, which is the highest tier Slayer boss. So compared to that, this is like a walk in the park difficulty-wise, which is a nice little reprieve from Hydra. A welcomed oasis in the land of real content. As far as drops go, there's a pet, there's a jar. It's your standard boss setup with a pet in a jar. But aside from that, the only drop we want is the black tourmaline core, which is the item that upgrades the Bandos boots into Guardian boots, which are just like way better. Somewhere between Dragon boots and Pegasus and the Primordials as far as offensive boots. So we would love to get those if possible. This is like the basic setup I've been using. Typically, you could do more switches, but again, I've been doing this lazy mode. It's a very chill time. I've been doing some non-chill bossing, so this is a nice way to do some chill bossing. I get there using our Eternal Slayer Ring. You just teleport to the Slayer Tower. It's the fastest and most consistent way of getting there. It's the recommended method. If not, there's a fairy ring over there. But yeah, you pretty much just have to climb the chain, pop on Protect from Mage so the Aberrant Spectres don't doink you on the way around, and then you just run up to the rooftop entrance. If you don't have access to the rooftop entrance, it's because you haven't gotten the marble key, I think it's called, which is just a random drop from gargoyles. But yep, you click on the rooftop and then you go through. It's pretty chill time overall. So when we're actually here, I pot up, use a range pot, use a super combat to get my melee stats up. Start with range, and we hit the bell. I run to the middle as I'm attacking Dawn on the way down. And she could throw out those marble balls, the same marble balls that superior gargoyles have, and they freeze you in place and do damage. There's ways you could flick, like she's doing, I think, range or mage, one of the two. You could flick her, prayer, and also flick Dusk's, or you could pray range and stand underneath him at certain times. But on later phases of the fight, if you stand underneath Dusk, he'll stomp you. And again, there's 1,000 ways to min-max and do what I'm doing better, but this method works pretty decently, and I get very casual, like 7 to 10 kill trips without really trying too hard, which is exactly where I want to be. Now, once she goes to 250 life, we enter the next phase, which is we attack Dusk. We can get 3 attacks off before he's going to get pissed off at me. There's the pissed off mode. If you hit him during that, you get a big damage. If any of these things hit you... Oh, there we go. Any of these things hit you, you get stunned and take some damage. It's very negligible amounts of damage from the rocks. But what could happen is if you were to hit him when he's charging up, you get knocked back, hit for 40, get knocked into 2 rocks, and then take a bunch of damage. And these are 3x3 structures, so it does do more than you think. This phase, when he goes to 250, starts just calling lightning down everywhere. You could like turn prayer off and chill here. Then it's back onto Dawn with range. She's going to shoot out a bunch of little balls, so they are. You collect these, and if you don't, after like 15 seconds or whatever, she'll heal back, like I think it's 90 per ball, which is annoying. It won't put her back over the 250, where if she were to go below again, it would rephase. It just heals her basically to full. But you just killed Dawn now. And that's the end of that phase, particularly, not much going on here, just range. Again, we don't have really great range weapons, so for us it's Crystal Bow, and sticking with 2 hand swaps is really comfy. After this phase happens, Dusk is going to throw me in some sort of fucked fire prison, and what you do for that is pretty simple. You just click out of it. That's all there is to it. You just click out of it. So I put on our melee weapons, our melee gear, swap to melee prayers. He's going to do the thing where I just said he pushes me inside this firewall. Just click out. Fuck. Oh, you know what? I just memed myself. We had a very specific situation occur right there. That isn't average, but we'll go over next kill what that exactly means. And this is where you put on the Crystal Halberd and you spec him out. That firewall, you're supposed to click out and you run out the entrance, but he spawned the entrance into a wall, which, when it happens, you have to walk in the entrance gap. It has occurred so far twice for me ever, so it's a pretty rare scenario overall. But next kill will showcase what's supposed to happen and not what just happened. Alright, 241, melee phase change. On to Dawn. We'll get our 3 hits in. 2, 3, walk away. Use this time to, pray or eat up if you have to. Then back on Dusk. Okay, once he goes below 250, we're going to go into the Disco Lightning phase. And that should be it. Turn prayers off here, conserve a little bit of energy. Then just stay away 2 tiles away from the lightning shit, 'cause it hurts. Hits you for constant like 10s. And then the balls are going to come out. There my balls at. You can kind of attack while running also. Okay, there's the phase change. Pop on our melee gear. Click our spec on our crystal halberd. There we go. So you can see you click out and it'll auto walk you right outside. As long as the thing doesn't spawn you inside the wall. And here's the last phase. Here's the big burn phase. This is where the crystal halberd comes in handy. Really get some nice specs in him. Oh, I almost walked under. If you do walk under, you get stomped for like a 40, so don't do that. But, yeah, that's the entirety of the fight. There's really not much to this fight. You avoid the little mechanics and then the fight is over. And, I'll show you the loot table in a second. Hey, brimstone key. The main thing you want is that tourmaline core plus the pet and the base drops are not very good. So he drops a granite maul, granite gloves, granite ring, granite hammer. All basically worthless. The hammer is like useful level 60. I actually got a granite hammer drop, which I think may have been a new collection log for us, but we're not. That's so irrelevant because we still have to farm out the pet, the jar, the core. It's like you'll get these 1,000 times over. And yeah, the tourmaline core is the thing that's used combined with the bandos boots, which we have. So we're just waiting for the core to make guardian boots, which are #1 best in slot tank boots in the game. Would love to get them. Prayer bonus, strength bonus, huge tank, defensive tank bonuses. Great melee boots. Want. And yeah, the pet and then the jar are the 2 other things that you want. The pet's super cool because you can actually change it between noon and midnight. So dusk and dawn, whichever one you want. I'm not sure which one's cool. They're both pretty cool looking, but great pet there. And then the jar of stone is used to make the boss display for the grotesques, which is this one. It's a pretty cool one. It has some of the arena. They're in cool poses. Very nice jar. But yeah, I don't foresee me doing too many kills in these guys. Like as far as during gargoyle tasks, I'll do a couple, but really I'm gonna wait until we get a Saradomin Godsword because it's just like so much better once we have the Saradomin Godsword to sustain kills. As it currently stands, we don't really have a great spec weapon here is the problem. So like getting the blowpipe from Zulrah, which is something we've been hunting for a while, would be really huge, or the Saradomin Godsword, both heal you. And then you could, sustain these trips much longer. Same thing with Hydra. Hydra becomes way better. But their drops are like, meh, They drop what gargoyles drop, but like, I guess more of them. Their big claim to fame, honestly, for Ironman specifically, they have a very high crystal key drop rate. And because they're a boss, they have a good brimstone key drop rate, I guess. And then some good alchemies and smithing stuff, but nothing too emblematic of happiness aside from the tourmaline core, which we want. That's a 1 in 1,000 off of each of them. They drop 2 loot, so it's like a 1 in 500 in a way. It's one of those bosses like killing Kraken where there's not a whole lot to talk about until we get to like hunting specific combat tasks, and then you really won't see anything unless we get a boss like a pet drop, a jar drop, or the core itself. Everything else is just like so lackluster. Here's the one fun part of the fight is getting those big Halley specs if you can. You could definitely KO him like totally here if you were to get some nice hits, but you don't get nice hits, you don't get the KO. Honestly, using a crystal halberd is just fun, not so much good most places, I'm convinced. It's great for getting like speed times, but it's so inconsistently hitting that it just feels like me auto-attacking with the bludgeon 5 times is almost always better, That's just my humble opinion. The one fun part is because they're gargoyles, you have to use a rock hammer or rock throw hammer to pop them when they get to like 1% life. If you're using a bow and you have a rock hammer, it automates it if you have the automated kill thing. But what's really fun is it drags your ass over there. So we're using a bow like this, and then it just drags me in melee range, slaps him with the bow, which I just find really funny looking. Big hits with the Halley. Whoa, 3857. Followed by just a 22, a humble 22. Come on, big Halley spec. Whoa, 8 and then a 12. Wow, also shit? That's great. Oh, I thought I got it away. Well, I get to see what that hits for now. 26. I have some good Fury heals, because I'm gonna see you down to the wire here. Oh, that was pretty fast. Not gonna lie, that was pretty fucking fast at the end there. Maybe a new PB? Not even close. I don't understand. That's fine. It's a good kill, though. Hey, mushroom potatoes. That's more kills. These guys drop a lot of supplies, also. So you could really extend trips pretty deep here. You get lucky. They do drop Saradomin brews, so it's also a thought to bring restores instead of prayer potions. If you plan on maybe utilizing those. We just bank them and save them, because we'll use them at, you know, real more important bosses later on in life. But toss me, big boy. Mediocre hit. Nice. Come on, big Halley spec. Not very big. It is fun getting brimstone keys once again, since we're using Konar. Our chest is at 101 now. Rune. We, yeah, I don't know, does it take pictures? No, it doesn't take, well, I think it saves it somewhere, but I haven't gotten anything substantial from the brimstone chest in a while. I think the best thing I got was dragonstone seeds, which are dragonstone seeds? Sorry, that doesn't make any sense. Dragon fruit seeds. These are really expensive. They're 133k each. So very expensive seeds. Love to see it. Big seed energy, I guess. But either way, the trips are going fine. I'll see you when we're done with the task. There's not much to say. A couple more discoveries since I've been doing this. And one of those is the music in this place is fucking sick. And another thing is, when Dawn is attacking you, it's actually best to stay in melee range, because there's just like a 30% chance that she melees instead of ranges you. And that feels better. But yeah, so far this is going good. Having a chill time, doing some Grotesque Guardians. Other thing I've discovered is during the lightning phase that's about to happen in a moment here. The lightning will always spawn underneath you. So you stand still for a second, you click 2 tiles away. You're just good. You don't have to move then. And once Dawn's active, you can attack her, and the lightning on the ground won't even do damage, technically. So, yeah, minor discoveries as I'm progressing. It's a fun time. The music's fucking wild, though, isn't it? Nice. Hey, new PB. Look at that. Not too shabby, huh? If I get a prayer pot drop or a restore drop or whatever this trip, I think I could probably, honestly, do a 10 kill trip here and get that challenge done. Congratulations, you've completed Master Combat Test Perfect Grotesque 2. Which one is that one? That was not intentional. A master? What is this? Oh, fuck, I did it. I killed it. I did the Grotesque 5 times in a row without making a single mistake. Shit, man. Alright, so literally every other challenge is just do them as super fast or do them, you know, multiple times per trip. We're down to only the shitty ones now, per se. But hopefully I'll do my best, accomplish what I can. This is why I took the full 50, was because I wanted to get, as you know, in one shot, get all the combat tasks I could possibly get at the moment, which is kind of what I'm trying to accomplish here. I'm being really economical with my prayer also, so like between phases I'm like turning prayer off and shit. Like turning offensive prayers off and that sort of stuff. Yeah, food I'm less worried about. Food I have a lot of at the moment, so for me food is much less important. Huge bludgeon specs, look at that. It's happening. Oh, nice, clean. They set me against the wall. It was a pretty clean kill. Try to sabotage me. I love it. What? Another fire phase. Oh, I never had 2 of those happen before. Wow, I did so little DPS that I did 2. That's so funny though, because it was dead instantly. More food. Okay. Oh, only 4 sips left of the prayer pot, and I have 2 kills to do, including this one. We might be able to pull this off if I get extra cheeky with my talking, maybe like start flicking, you know, prayers, that sort of stuff. Might just turn Piety off for melee in general. I feel like it doesn't matter too much, but range I really need it. Like melee I'll still wreck. Send me away, kind sir. Yeah, so if I just don't pray offensive here and I just pray defensive, I think I'll be okay, honestly. I'll probably get a second fire phase, but that doesn't really matter. There we go. Yeah, it's not even that much slower. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure its next kill is my 10th, so we have to succeed on this upcoming kill. We have plenty of prayer to do it, so as long as we do this right, should be a-okay. Oh, I just walked right into that one. Whoa, those are pretty close. Never seen balls that close before. Holy shit. Send me away, Dusk. Alright, let's see if this was enough to do the combat task. I don't know. It was. There we go. From Dusk. Okay. So that was, in total, I've gotten every combat task I can. This next kill is my last kill. It's going to be real close on prayer. I've got 38 prayer for 1 kill, I guess. I do have a lot of food, though, so if I had to stop praying for parts, I probably could. But yeah, I am almost done. That was the 10 kills without leaving. The next one is going to be just 50 KC. I've got a minute and a half to kill this dude. This should be the end of the task. This was 11 kill trip in total. Pretty fucking snazzy, if you do say so myself. This was about as close of a call as I could for pulling it off. But the goal, the goal from taking this task was to do as many Konar task was to do as many combat tasks as we could within this one set of 50 kills. And to answer the question, how many could I do in the one set of 50 kills? The answer is every combat task I could possibly do. I literally did them all. I did every single one that was available to me. So if we take a look here, that was 50 kill count. Just got 7.7k Slayer experience for that. 100 points. That was my 10th task for Konar. And for combat tasks here, we could take a look. It's actually probably better look at them on the fucking website. The website has like better viewing potential. So there we go. So the only ones I'm missing is kill them in less than 2 minutes, which I just need more DPS for. I could probably pull off with a good Crystal Halley meme, but that's about it. 20 times without leaving would be probably impossible without a Saradam and Godsword. So we would need that. Or we just got very lucky with supply drops. And then the other 2 speed ones, again, would require tremendous amounts of gear, near perfect gear, to pull off the 140 and the 120 respectively. The 2 minute, my best time is 2:15 or something, so could probably pull this off if everything went right. But I'm just going to wait to do that for when I do the other 3, because, yeah. But overall, we have completed a very good chunk of combat tasks here. Pretty happy about that. In general, if we look at our combat tasks now, our next unlock is 312 points away, so we are a third of the way through Elite to getting to Elite. Still tons of points on the table for me, so not to worry there. We can get another Slayer task, though, now that this is complete. And I assume we're probably going to be heading... We've done now 3 or 4 tasks between my last Hydra, a couple Dragon tasks, and I imagine we're probably due for another Hydra here pretty soon. Abyssal Demons in the Abyss. Is that... They're telling me to kill Sire? Yeah, we're not going to do that. I really only am doing certain quick tasks that aren't, whatever. Calphite's in the Calphite lair. That's a quick task.
We did it.
Now it's lunchtime. As God intended. Okay.
Totally jewel.
That's all I came here for, was just 1 blue jewel.
Nice.
I got a blue jewel, kind of.
You did get.
Indeed, got that
Oh.
blue jewel.
There you go.
Got 8
Wow.
Snapdragon seeds. Oh,
Hold
You're
on,
not
Zen.
saving them for sailing? What the fuck?
I can't wait to vote.
I actually haven't looked at the
I've got my no at the ready for sailing to be added to the game. They can't stop me.
very stupid.
Come
I
stand
gotta
next
look
to me,
at the
Zen.
price
And
chart.
5,000 in the bank.
Come stand next to
Sailing
me.
is gonna be pretty. I wanted shamanism, but I'm hyped for sailing too. That was like my second choice.
Stand next to me. Next to me. Next to. One more.
That's
Diagonal tile. Diagonal.
I
Wrong tile. Yes.
I could have sworn that like
don't have any
planks would have
shoes
done
on.
Just wrapping up a bronze dragon task I got. Because it's pretty fast. You know, any task that takes a half hour, I could basically AFK. I don't bother skipping because I'm in, point conservation mode. But I am about to have an awful lot of points because after this bronze dragon kill, this will be my 500th task, netting me 700 points, putting me at, in total, back over 1,000 at 1,551 points. That's a lot of points. Skipping to Hydras costs a lot, obviously, and skipping shit tasks. I mean, I still do any task that I could AFK simply, or any task that could drop me something insane. Which really, in most cases, it's a Visage. Draconic Visage off of, like, Skeletal Wyverns, or Fossil Island for that Visage. Like Abyssal Demons in the Slayer Tower, I can't really AFK, because I don't have a Venator bow. So we just have to, unfortunately, skip those. And I just can't do this process. Jelly's in the Catacomb Dungeon again. Like burst tasks is not AFK. It's fast, but I don't, I'm here to AFK here. So Skeletal Wyverns could drop me a Visage. So I'm coming back to Skeletal Wyvern for the 3rd time today. But yeah, eventually, like, where you can see my Wyvern count here. Where is it? Skeletal Wyverns. Spitting Wyverns, I'm at 700. Skeletal Wyverns, we're at 720 something. So 1 in 10,000. Not that I'm close, but I'm in the region of reality. Let's put it that way. So maybe we'll get a Visage eventually, sooner than later.
Yeah, I guess if you put Clown on Friends as well, then no one in the clan could leak it, in case that's a thing.
I think we're okay.
I've
for the
already
future.
posted it on the PKR Discord.
They can come. They can come
This is
get
good
your-
Ironman.
I've
High
added
profile.
the hit.
High
Come
profile
take your
content
25K.
Yep.
There's a bounty. on
Very
the
important bounty.
Yeah.
VIB.
Oh, it looks like it's peeking.
Speaking of which,
like
here he is. Our assassin has arrived.
Great timing.
I heard
The
he's
bond
gonna
has
bring
paid
his
off, boys. The
fucking
bond has
T-bow.
paid off.
Will I be banned from the Discord if I kill Lighty right now?
Absolutely not. Go get him.
My
He's
25K.
there, he's
High
ready.
regard.
He let
Fuck
you
him
know
up.
where he is on purpose.
Why don't you come
He's
bodyguard for me, huh?
advancing the challenge.
Why don't you come bodyguard? I'll pay you in pie shells.
Oh!
Is this your
in the
rag setup to
research
PK
channel.
somebody?
Is he the
He's
guy
like-
that's like on the noob boat in PC? Like that'd be fucking
Maybe.
great.
Wait, look at
Wearing
Giles.
shit
What a
here.
fucking chonk.
Being able to switch between ranged and melee is pretty dope.
Oh no, I
Well,
remember
that's an actual
when
PKer.
Oh, you got
Actual
spotted.
scout.
You
Zen.
gotta leave.
Wait,
You gotta
Then
leave.
come in.
on you. He actually clicked
He did.
on
He
you
did.
and packed
He's inbound.
all the way
He's
around.
inbound.
He's Michael Jacksoning.
He's coming.
I'm hitting so well. This is your chance, then.
Did he have a frog mask
He
on,
did,
or am
he
I
did.
tripping? Okay.
That's a scout. You're
He
gonna
might
have
be a
people
scout.
rolling up.
Yeah, but they got time to kill it. There, Zen, Zen, do your job. Zen, do it. Zen, do
Oh,
it.
he's
Oh, he
on
went
Zen.
straight
Fuck
for
him up.
Zen.
Oh my
He
god.
went straight for
Fuck
Zen.
him
Zen's
up.
out.
Does he have a granite shield? What
Hit him
is
with the-
this PK?
Oh, that's a good hot swap for the
Hating you.
the dagger swap.
Hating you.
Oh,
As soon as you kill him, just run.
Oh, what is happening? I'm getting
look at
mashed.
yourself.
Oh god, he killed Zen. He killed Zen.
I don't think he did.
Oh,
Oh,
Zen's back. Run.
oh,
Oh, he's got AGS.
task complete. It didn't
Oh,
drop
get
anything
fucked.
good. Just
Oh,
run.
get fucked.
What about the loot though?
He's so confused. He's just
Log off, log off, log off, log off.
Log,
Lady, log off.
log,
Lady, log off.
Eh,
Lady,
logging.
log
We're
off.
good.
Lady,
I
log
hopped.
off.
I hopped. It's
We're
fine.
good. We're good.
We're free.
We're good.
Hop again, hop
That
again.
guy sucks.
He's in a frog mask and a granite shield. Of
Yo,
course
he almost had the hop on you.
Let them come.
But what about
The
the loot?
login the other side of the wall and Michael Jackson sprints around. It's just
There was
next
no
level.
dragons.
Like what the fuck is that?
Should be all my combat tests for Chaos Elemental too. Yep.
Nice.
See you next year. So I did receive another Hydra task. This is bigger than the last one. Last one was like 120 something. This one's 160 something. So we are back at Hydra for the next, month, depending on how much I get to play. Which is glorious, because this is where we want to be. the time spent away from Hydra is bad time. Hopefully, again, we get the Claw. That is the most important drop in the game for us at the moment. So, Claw would be amazing. If we don't get the Claw, you know, the leather would be nice just because it gives us the Ferocious Gloves, which is technically an upgrade. But we're back at Hydra. So we're back in the land of just doing our daily 5-10 Hydras a day. And hopefully we get some good goodies that Hydra will provide. That's a big fucking hit on me for no reason. Kind of a fucking hate crime, to be honest. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, hit. 9. I was about to have the fucking prayer pot again there. That was like the weirdest fucking kill ever. So strange. Ow, ow, ow. 130 kills. 130 kills. What am I one for? What? What the fuck?
Oh, you're dead.
What the hell happened with my fucking thing? That's so strange.
You sucked nut, Lighty. You started sucking nut, buddy.
Not exactly something
and a PB as well.
Is it a PB?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a PB. 211.
Pog.
Oh. Let me leave here. How fast is my fastest kill? We'll talk about the eye in a second. I remember what my first piece. I was actually going to say earlier, I haven't gotten a eye piece yet. It's my first one. What are the combat tasks for speed? I'm pretty sure they're way faster than 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah, there's one that's maybe achievable, but with like Lance.
145, yeah. No, I could do that. 140. I could definitely shave off 15 seconds by hitting 20% more and 20% harder with luck, but there's no way I'm getting the 120, I think, is literally only with the T-bow.
Speed one is, yeah, it's basically T-bow.
But yeah, Hydra Eye. So that's our first ring piece. We've actually gone kind of late. I think they're like a 1 in 60 or 80, right? To get a generic, or no? It's 1 in 180 to get a piece. They drop in order, but the rate should be the same. So it should be. So I guess it should be like a 1 in 60 then, right? To get any piece. They drop in order. They drop in. You just can't. Yeah, you just can't get dupes. Okay, so yeah, that went incredibly dry then on that. It's on 160 KC almost. That was my first eye.
Don't have any on my main.
You have like 350 KC, right? Or 500? I don't know what the fuck you have.
Let's have a look. I have 415.
You haven't gotten a single one? Well, it's a shame because the Brimstone Ring is really, really not great right now, and their Desert Treasure 2 comes out end of the month, and it gets even worse. Oh, this is the 200th Hydra. Surely there's some innate luck there. Secret innate 200 Hydra luck.
In it, bro.
I expect dragon bones. A pile of 30 dragon bones. I expect Dragon Bone Z.
Dragon Bone Z.
Dragon Bone Z. Wow, Astral Runes. So our Hydra kill count is at 215 now, and I got a second Hydra head. Kind of a meme drop, but what I can do that's kind of fun is you could stuff it and then mount it in your skill hall. I believe I think this is a skill hall. Not 100% sure, to be honest. One of these I think is a skill hall somewhere. Maybe that one? There's a stuffed mounted shark. Is there only one mount space? Or is this like a different room? Where's the mounted shark in? Mounted shark is in a skill hall. The skill hall has what sort of rooms? Head trophy. Is this the head? Head trophy. Click there. Alchemical Hydra head. Yes, accept experience. Nice. There they are. Look at those bad boys. Now you got me and my 2 Hydra heads. You can actually talk to them, and they do talk back. Look a bit put out there. What's wrong? I will crush you with the power of all 5 heads. Well, 3 of them seem to be missing now. What? Ow. Oh boy, fun. Anyway, back to Hydra I go, but... Oh, hello, Butler. But nice little aside. Me staring at me and my Hydra heads. Hopefully we get some better drops that aren't that. More Alchemical Hydra heads. But I've done everything I can do with Hydra Head. We got Alchemical Hydra Heads, the Dark Claws, and then there's the Vorkath Head. So I've got all of my reskins if I want them for some strange reason in the future. But alright, second Hydra task complete. Baby. Womp, nothing. We are just wrapping up a Thermi task I had, Thermonuclear Smoke Devils, between Hydra. So I finished my previous Hydra, did a bunch of shitter tasks, got a Thermi task, still doing Thermi, just because we don't have a Smoke Battle Staff, but mostly I want to get the Piss Jar. Haven't received the Thermi Jar as of yet. And also it's pretty decent, you know, whatever, we get stuff. Not to mention, I guess the Brimstone Keys and all boss tasks like this are 1 in 40, so fairly common for me to get a big chunk of them per thing. So far I've gotten, how many Brimstone Keys? 14 from Thermi tasks, so big goodies there. I haven't really got anything substantial from it, but we did actually get a new drop off of Thermi recently. If we check Thermonuclear Smoke Devil, I did get a Dragon Chain Body finally, which is very common. It's like a 1 in 128. Same with the Calphite Queen. It comes from a bunch of sources. Pim is actually using it. And I had another Occult Necklace, but still no Piss Jar. Still no Smoke Battle Staff. And nothing substantial off the Brimstone Keys. I love getting Coal. I love getting Magic Seeds or meh. I prefer, you know, more things that are my speed. Black Dragon's Catacombs of Karen. Sure. Let's go kill some more brutal Black Dragons. Not worth skipping any dragon task that could drop a Visage, or any task that I can accomplish within a half hour. I know it might be, I'm just kind of miserly with my points, but that's the only way I'm able to skip so many tasks I enjoy, or don't enjoy, because I am so miserly. But off we go to Black Dragons. I feel like I'm staring at like my future self right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm looking at this guy, and he's me, but better, you know?
Damn.
Shit, he's got the ornament
He's got
kit.
the ornament kit, he's got the better offhand, he's got the better lance, he's got the better boots.
He's looking
This
at you in the
guy-
eyes into the
this
fucking
guy-
past. He was like, oh, look at me back then.
I know. I got something else from Hydra. This is the Fang, which I think is just another eyepiece, right? Yeah, so we got one more eyepiece. So that puts us at now 2 out of 3. I think this is my 400th kill, too. It is. There we go.
Yeah,
400 KC. That's an awful lot of kill count.
Congrats. Are you still missing parts of the ring?
I'm sorry, Muffin. Who said you could speak?
Oh, sorry about that.
Hey, I'm back at Thermi because I finished my Hydra, and it seems like I only ever alternate between Thermi and Hydra. We got 99 strength, because I've just been on shared experience from my Hosta and Hydra for 400 fucking kills. And then we got 96 Slayer. Both really don't matter too much. Dear Lord hit, finish him. 5, 4, thank you. 1,100 Smoke Devils. Still do not have the main drop I want. I would say for him is obviously I want the jar. But I haven't gotten a fucking Smoke Battle Staff, which is like, you know, kind of a bummer. Currently I am on a Hellhounds task in Taverley Dungeons. This would be the one you could do Cerberus on. When I said when I finished Hydra, I would get 80 agility, and then I would continue to do Cerberus without using the shortcut, because it was just annoying. But I'm not done with Hydra, so we're just going to still skip this. Oh. Would you look at that? Is that a Hydra's heart I see? Wow. Can finish one Brimstone ring now.
Nice.
We're gaming! So with the Hydra heart, this does allow us to make our first Brimstone ring. And again, these pieces drop like bludgeon pieces off of Abyssal Cyrate. There's 3 different pieces, but you can't get duplicates, and they drop in a certain order, and then once you get one full set, then they'll start to redrop again in a non-repeating way. So if we take our inventory here and take our 3 pieces out, we'll put this one piece in just to get the bank lock in. But now we take our Fang, our eye, and our heart. I think we just combine them. Are you sure you want to combine that thing into the Brimstone ring? It's non-reversible. Proceed with combination. Boink! Brimstone ring. There it is. So the Brimstone ring is the best in slot Tribrid ring, but its usefulness is pretty limited. It has a passive that gives you a 10% chance to ignore a chunk of defense, making you have higher accuracy. So it's really good to get for mage, and it's pretty decent for range. We're going to put it in the group stash, and we don't have that many range archer rings, so Darkstar is going to use it probably for, just generic Slayer usage. But that's one more thing off the list for Hydra. So if you take a look at our Hydra thing, since we're on our 4th Hydra task now, Alchemical Hydra, that was 422 kill count for a full ring, which I think is like not too far off of the average. So I'm not sure what the average is to get each pieces. I think the individual rate's 1 in 181. So I guess if you did that by 3, you'd have your average to make a full ring. 181 times 3, 543, and we're at 422. So we're like under a rate to get our full ring, but it's kind of not very important. Just like we've gotten 3 heads, not very important. We haven't gotten any of the real drops, which is the leather or the claw. So hoping we get one of those two, since the leather's 1 in 4 something and the claw is 1 in 1,000. Fingers crossed this Hydra task is when we get one of our 2 big drops.